This is Harv Eker, author of the New York Times #1 best-selling book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and the creator of the world-famous Millionaire Mind Intensive. In the past few videos, we've been talking a lot about something called your money blueprint. And that's basically your subconscious programming around money, success, and rich people. So, how is this blueprint formed? Well, the blueprint consists primarily of the information or programming you received in the past. Well, who are the primary sources of this information or programming? You know, of course, parents and brothers and sisters and authority figures and teachers and religious leaders, of course, and the media and our culture. Take culture. Isn't it true that certain cultures have a certain way of thinking and dealing with money, and other cultures have a completely different way of thinking and dealing with money? And let me ask you this. Does the child come out of the womb doing money that way, or were they taught how to do money that way? The fact is, we were all taught how to do money. And often we were taught by people who either they didn't have a lot of money or they had a lot of emotional issues or negative ways of thinking around it. And their ways of thinking automatically ingrained in us and became our natural and normal ways of thinking. And this thinking then turns into our feelings, which then turns into our actions, which then turns into our results. In other words, we learn, I'm going to say this again, we learn how to be unsuccessful and we learn how to be successful. And I know a lot of people, especially broke people, believe that all or most rich people, well, they're born rich. And, you know, I've never been to Brazil. I'm so looking forward to coming. And I don't know Brazil, but I do know about almost every other country in the world. And that philosophy of born rich just isn't true, that everyone's born rich. For example, I know for sure North America, some people are born rich for sure. But, you know, 80%, let me repeat that, 80% of millionaires and multimillionaires are self-made millionaires, self-made wealth that wasn't inherited, okay? And I'm one of those people. My parents had nothing, okay? They came from Europe with a loaf of bread underneath in their arm, in their sleeve that they hid. That's all they came with. I didn't come from any money. So that's just not true that if you're not born rich, you're never going to be rich. That's ridiculous, actually. And that's my experience with every other part of the world that I've been to, and that includes every continent around the globe. I'm going to say it again and again and again. You are the root cause of your success, and you are the cause of your mediocrity, and you are the cause of any problems or failures that you have around money. There are millions of millionaires and even billionaires who started with nothing, and they achieved wealth. And I'm sure that's not easy to hear for people who they want to play the victim and they want to justify why they're not successful. But you know what? That doesn't help them and it doesn't help you. I'm sure you've heard the saying, if it's to be, it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me. So yeah, of course, it helps if you have good contacts. Of course it helps if you have good luck. Of course it helps. But those are not the make or break factors of success. The critical elements of success are your mindset, your character, your habits, your knowledge, and mostly the actions that you take as a result of those. And all of those things I just mentioned, every one of them is up to you. So don't fall into the I wasn't born rich trap. It doesn't matter if you were born rich. Most people are not born rich. And don't believe the it takes money to make money trap either. That's not true either. It does not take money to make money. It takes creativity and courage and action to make money. You know what? Just so you know, when you come and hear me at the course, you're going to hear some unusual things. And I'm going to say this right now. Let me say that I never recommend starting any business with a lot of money. Nothing. I don't recommend it. I always recommend starting very small and starting where you are with what you have. Why? So you can learn at the beginning and then make the mistakes that everyone makes at the start of every project without killing yourself and ruining yourself. You know, I started my chain of fitness stores and became a millionaire with $2,000 that I borrowed on my credit card, my Visa card. And you know what? If I didn't have a Visa card, go, well, I don't have a Visa card, I can't borrow. I would have borrowed the $2,000 from a friend or family or whatever. And if I had no one to borrow it from, you know what? I would have got a partner. I would have let a partner in who had $2,000. And if I couldn't get a partner, I would have earned the $2,000 and then started the business. And if I couldn't even do that, I would have gotten a little table at a market and showed pictures of my fitness equipment that I could get and sold right from the photographs. You know, I was in the building business and we only sold from photographs and blueprints. So don't talk to me about and we had a little trailer. How much money that cost? Nothing. A little bit of money to draw the pictures. That was it. And we sold $150,000 and $200,000 homes from a picture. Don't talk to me about how much money you need, how money makes money. It doesn't necessarily mean the same thing. So what I'm saying is if you believe it takes money to make money and you don't have much money, then, I don't know how to say this in Portuguese, but you're screwed. It's over. There's no way you can make it. But if you believe it takes creativity and knowledge to make money, you're golden because you have those, because you control that and you can get that. Again, success is a learnable skill. So is wealth. No one is born with those skills. Everyone had to learn them. That's why I'm so adamant about you attending the Millionaire Mind program that's coming to Brazil. You know what? This is going to be my first and only time I'm going to be teaching the program there. In fact, as you may or may not know, I'm already semi-retired. I only teach in person, listen to this, once a year now. Once a year. Every year, I choose a new country to open based on where I want to go. Last year, I chose India. The year before, I chose South Africa. This year, I chose Brazil because I want to go visit Brazil. I heard the people are fantastic. The country is beautiful. The people are beautiful. I want to go there and enjoy it myself. So, my friends, do yourself a massive favor. Be at this event. I'd love to meet you. And more than that, I'd love to see you succeed for yourself and for your family and for those of you who can help with your newfound wealth. So goodbye for now. I hope to see you there. And yes, bring your closest friends and your wives and your husbands and your brothers and your sisters and your adult children. It's an amazing experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing you're going to want to share together. You will know each other by the things we give you to talk about so much more after the course than you knew in living with these people for decades possibly. I promise you, this seminar will change you and it's going to change your life for the better. And all I can say is I look forward to seeing you there. Bye for now.